Time Out with Michael and Tony. Today's episode, Common Expression Showdown. Alrighty, Time Out with Michael and Tony.
Hello.
No!
Hi. It's been so long.
It's been so long. Good to see everybody. Good to have everybody here. Hope you're all doing well. And thanks for joining. Yes, we are back together. It's been a minute.
Reunited. Oh, we don't have licensing for that. I shouldn't sing the song.
It's only your opinion.
Yeah. My opinion?
Yeah, I don't know. Does that work?
Oh, to the song?
Yeah.
Oh, my heart.
Yeah. So, hey, thanks for joining our podcast here. Time Out with Michael and Tony. Glad to see everybody that's jumping on. We'll let you get on, and we're just going to have a lot of fun. It's been a minute since we've been able to be in the studio together. Of course, the stuff has started to lift, and we have regulations and all of those things. So we come in here and we wipe down the studio with all of that lovely cleaning solution and Clorox and make sure that's all taken care of. And we do that as afterwards. We're trying to keep our social distancing here. So we have a wall.
Yes.
That's there. So just trying to practice the good stuff for everybody. So again, hope everybody's staying safe out there and not affected too horribly bad by this stuff.
It's been crazy, man.
It has.
This is just a really crazy time.
So thank you all who has supported the channel. Thank you all who has supported us in doing this. And that leads us into our big sponsor, Aspen Cinemas. We couldn't do this show without you guys, and we can't thank you enough for all of the support that you've continued to give us and just having fun with our show and doing all those things. So check out aspencinemas.com, and we'll throw that up on the screen here big time so you can see it. And you can do a curbside pickup. You just click on this button and place your order there. You can go grab popcorn, candy, soda, and take it back to the comfort of your own home and watch a movie there. Or they also have a drive-in movie theater. Bam. You click on it. It tells you what's playing. Oh, that's the information. Never mind. But that gives you everything that's going on. The tickets are right here. You click on there. And this week they are showing Lego Batman and Wonder Woman.
Lego Batman.
You'd go to Lego Batman?
I gotta go to Lego Batman.
I like Wonder Woman.
Okay.
I mean, it's a preference, right?
Yeah.
So Thursday, Lego Batman at 8:45. Friday, you get Lego Batman at 8:45 and Wonder Woman 11 p.m. Man, you're going to be with her until after hours.
That's crazy.
Woo! Or you can go on Saturday at 9 p.m. and it's only $15 for a full car. You got to stay in your car. You can bring as many people as you can pack in that car. I don't suggest packing the full car because it does get a little cramped. Get there early, get a good seat or drive-in spot. You can also order all of your concessions on there. So you go right to this concessions and they have combos. They have kids trays. You can get a popcorn bucket. You can just get drinks. They have hot food, which is like chicken fingers, mozzarella sticks, my favorite, corn dogs, jalapeno poppers, and the mini Oreo Cheerios.
Ooh,
they're so good.
Those look dangerous.
So good. And nachos. Those are good too. I like nachos. So check out aspencinemas.com. Go get your curbside to go if you just want to watch a movie at home with some theater popcorn and theater food, or you can go to the drive-in and watch Lego Batman and Wonder Woman this week. They've had Back to the Future, Jaws, Jurassic Park, so many cool movies that's just so fun. I dig them. So thanks to Aspen Cinemas for sponsoring, and let's move into our show.
Yeah.
Common Expression Showdown is what we got for you guys today. Thanks for listening, whether it's morning, noon, or night. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcast, Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Podbean. We're out there. Search for us. Tony has thrown up a link in the Facebook page at Time Out with Michael and Tony. If you haven't already liked that page, go over there and like it. We appreciate all of the likes. You can check out the Spreadshirt swag shop, and you can wear the beards. Wear the beards.
That should be your goal in life, is to wear a replica of our beards.
Of the beards.
Yeah.
That's right. We also have a YouTube channel, Time Out with Michael and Tony. Go hit the subscribe button and hit the little notification bell. That way, when we are on live, you can join us as well. And we appreciate that. Hey, what's up, Midlife Vibes? Glad to have you in the house. Midlife Vibes is out of Cali. They have some awesome stuff. If you like Disney content, if you like daily vlogs of Josh and Becky making masks. Thank you so much, Becky, for making our masks. They just come in handy like no other around the stores. Everybody just loves it when I walk in with my old school Mickey mask. It's good stuff. It's quality work, and we appreciate it. She made some for the whole fam, and yeah, they were awesome. Super excited. Midlife Vibes. Check them out on Facebook. Check them out on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Am I missing one?
MySpace.
MySpace, yeah.
Zynga.
Josh just told me he was getting his MySpace going again.
AOL Live.
You've got mail. Can you remember that old that old startup? And
dude, that used to fill my nightmares.
Oh man.
Yeah. I remember I was like a sophomore in high school, I think. Freshman in high school, maybe. I think it was a freshman, and we got internet.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I felt like the coolest, because like we had internet like right after my friends started getting. So I wasn't the last person, you know, and so.
And you get the cards in the mail. You get like 1,300 minutes on AOL, and it was like $10 or something.
Yeah.
And you go to your mom. You're like, Mom, can we sign up, please?
What did we have? We had Juno. We had Juno.
Okay.
And I was a kid. I don't know how much my mom paid for it, but I think it was like the cheapest you could get type deal.
And that picture would load.
Yeah.
And load.
Oh my gosh.
And then somebody else got it in your neighborhood, so then it stopped it. And
yeah.
Yeah, midlife, exactly. 20 minutes to load up one picture.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. For those of you listening too, we do a live show, and so we have a lot of comments. So if we are commenting on some things, we have a live show, and all of our listeners, or I should say watchers, they comment on our show, and we throw it up on the screen too. So if you're just a listener on Hushka or any of the podcast stuff and you want to watch us live, we're here every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. But yeah, 20 minutes to load one picture.
Yeah.
Crazy. So our show is Common Expressions, and I'm excited for this.
Yeah.
We've been talking about what show should we do? Should we do a Mother's Day show? Should we do, it's getting so close to Mother's Day. Should we do a fun one? And we wanted to kind of do a fun one, but kind of an engaging one. So we decided to do Common Expressions. So I'm going to start this off with the Common Expressions.
I'm not looking.
The one I'm going to start off with is piss poor.
Yeah.
How many people have heard or remember the comment piss poor?
Yeah.
Or the phrase, I should say, right? The expression piss poor.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull my phone out here.
Yeah. What I think we should do, and everyone listening live, I think we should do this maybe together, unless you guys are really slow on the draw, and then we'll just blow past you. What I think we should do is we try to, I think we'll know most of what like the phrase means.
Right.
But I don't know how well we'll do on like the origins of the phrase.
Right.
Because the one that we read the other night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was like, holy cow. So.
Agreed.
But yeah, I think.
I hate that thing. because then it doesn't work there.
Oh, sorry if you heard an audio thing. Technical difficulties. So the phrase piss poor. Piss poor. Christian said piss poor attitude. Yeah, that's what I always heard growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said piss poor attitude.
Yeah.
What do you guys think piss poor really referred to? That's kind of what we're looking for. Those of you watching.
Yeah. I've always known this as being poor. Like really poor.
Yeah, really poor. That's kind of what I got out of it.
Yeah.
So it does mean very poor, and leather to use urine to tan animal skins. Very poor families used to pee in a pot, and then they would take it to the tannery where it could be sold. And if you had to do this to survive, you were considered piss poor.
Yeah. Blows me away. That's so crazy.
It just, there you go.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I feel like, I mean, is that a thing now? Like, I mean, are there people out there that are using this still? Like,
I don't know.
Do we have a business? Do we got a side business idea?
Hey, maybe we should start it up again.
Hey, man. Hey, any investors?
we're down.
Any investors watching live, hit us up.
Hit us up.
All right. The next one. Doesn't have a pot to piss in. This is like, I mean, this isn't like urination themed. Like these phrases aren't
kind of feels like it, huh?
All like bathroom related. So what do you think?
Does it come back to the same? I don't know. Does it come back to the same thing of no pot to piss in, or what? I don't know.
Yeah. So it's so poor you have no possessions whatsoever. Okay. So it's like a whole other echelon of poordom. Okay.
Oh yeah. So you're like really poor.
Yeah. Huh? So the origin though, worse than piss poor were the really poor people who did not even have a vessel to carry their urine to the tanneries. They didn't have a pot to piss in and were the absolute poorest of the poor. That's sad. But yeah. Didn't even have a pot to piss in. That's You don't have a travel urinal or any means of carrying urine to a tannery.
I got to get a new cord. I think we do. Yeah. Did we lose everybody? Is there people still listening? People still watching?
People are still watching.
Midlife. Throw a comment up on there if you're still here. Are there more comments coming through that I'm not seeing? Who was the last one to comment on Facebook?
Christian.
Okay. So it's there.
Well, we just went from 12 to 14, so we got some.
Okay, all right. Just making sure. So we run off of StreamYards, and it is a platform that we can stream through Facebook and YouTube. And just because of everybody's doing all this all now, they've reported lag times and things like that. So we hope that everybody can hear and still comment and everything's good.
Yeah.
So, wow. Yeah. You're just the poorest of the poor.
The poorest of the poor. You don't have a pot to pee in.
So the next one is raining cats and dogs.
I'm from Oregon, man. That's raining real hard.
Right. And that's what I always thought. Like it's just raining so hard. But then you go back to this and figure out and go, oh, what's really going on? So the meaning is obviously raining very hard. And the origin or where it comes from is early cities often had a number of sanitation problems, including proliferation of stray cats and dogs. When it rained so heavily, the dead animals such as cats and dogs would get washed into the gutters, as it was said to be raining cats and dogs. So they just saw everything.
So like the animal corpses were just lining the street?
Mm-hmm.
Dang, I wonder what like their sewer system looked like. So in Seattle, I went on like this underground Seattle tour, and they were explaining that at one point the sidewalks were like above, and the sewage were live, like open trenches that ran, and the sidewalk was like 20 feet high or something like that. Like it was really high. like above.
Oh, wow.
But they were open trenches. And in a lot of places, they didn't have any, safety rails or anything like that.
Uh-huh.
And there was a guy one time that I think he was drunk or something, but he tripped and he fell down into the sewer, basically, and like drowned and all this stuff. But then they started finding like people and animals and all this thing. So I wonder if it was I wonder if they took it from.
I wonder if it was.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's crazy. Okay. Next one.
That's you.
Yes, me.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing home the bacon.
So I think this is a fairly easy one. You're doing well. You're making lots of money.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, making lots of money. Real common. The origin, though, in the old days, a common cooking method was to use a big kettle that hung over the fire. Every day, a stew would be made, and things to the pot. Okay. Common people ate mostly vegetables and did not get much meat. Sometimes they could obtain pork, which was a special occasion. It was a sign of wealth that meant a man could get meat for his family to eat, hence the saying, bringing home the bacon. So bacon is, in our culture today, a sign of pure royalty. So
bacon is royalty.
If you have bacon in your home, you're rich. I don't know.
You're rich if you got the bacon. Cool. I like that. I need to get the other flag mics, huh?
Yeah, I don't have a flag mic.
I got to work on that. It's not like I've been home, and oh wait, I have been. So I get that. Okay, the next one is Saved by the Bell and the Graveyard Shift.
Saved by the Bell. I'm not scrolling down, so I don't know what these origins are or the definitions. I know this one, right? Saved by the Bell, like you made it to, like me, I would make it to class and the bell would ring.
Yeah.
That's how I lived my high school.
Whoa. Did you see this one?
Bacon is gross.
So on a live stream, Kayla says bacon is gross.
We do mostly turkey bacon in my house. So,
I love bacon.
I do enjoy a bacon. That's a little bit more on the healthy side. That blood pressure don't agree with the
the other.
Yeah. So anyways.
Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Graveyard Shift?
You work nights?
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think. I think Saved by the Bell, like if you were you were going to get in trouble and something was going to go wrong, you were saved by the bell. And then Graveyard Shift, you work literally saved by a ringing bell and working all night, respectively. England is extremely old and small, and the people started running out of suitable graves to bury people. One solution to this problem was to dig up old coffins, take the bones to a bone house, and reuse the grave. Whoa.
What?
When reopening these coffins, a number of them were found to have scratch marks in the inside, and they realized they had been burying people alive. To prevent this from happening, a string was tied to the wrist and supposed corpse, and it was fed through the coffin and up through the surface where it was tied to a bell. Someone would have to sit out in the graveyard all night, the graveyard shift, to listen for bells. If someone could be saved from this practice, they were saved by the bell. Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't think that was it.
That's morbid.
That is morbid. Ooh.
Dang. But so first of all, I want to see stats on this, right? I want to know how many successful bell ringings rendered a saved soul, right?
I do. I want to know this as well.
But then if they're burying somebody alive, who is going to take the time to put a string in there?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because if they're finding a whole bunch, a whole percentage of these that are just scratches are inside, it's a cool idea. Hey, let's put a bell in there. But if you're a crook and you're gonna bury somebody alive, I think the last thing you're gonna go is and here's your safety string. You know what I mean? I don't think you're gonna do that.
No, we are not joking. Apparently, I mean, it came straight from Google or the internet.
It has to be true.
Yeah. No, I think I've heard something of this expression where they used to where they thought that they were burying corpses alive, and that they had put like some sort of thing like, hey, let us know. I didn't know it came from England. I didn't know it came from that. And then it was this severe.
I wonder if they were like sick with something.
Yeah.
And then they thought they were dead and they buried them.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still like to think that my rendition of that existed in some case, like, you know, some horrible evil person just like had like a golden streak for 1 second. They're like, oh, you're gonna die, and here's your string.
I like that way better.
Yeah. All right. Okay, next one. Bite the bullet.
I mean, you bite the bullet, you die.
I mean, yeah, but so the phrase means to basically accept a situation. Okay. Right. I just said this to my son the other day. I told him to go outside and pick up poop in the backyard, and he only did it halfway. And I said, dude, you just got to bite the bullet, and you just got to just do it. You know? So the meaning is to accept the situation as is, specifically an unpleasant one. And it says there was a time when there was little or no access to anesthesia or any type of pain medication before emergency surgery, during or after a battle. Patients would bite down on a bullet in order to help them deal with the pain.
Oh. Why a bullet, though? Because if it went off, you were done?
Like
bite the bullet, buddy. And if we don't, if things are wrong, you're just gonna die.
Yeah, I think it's like those movies that you've seen where like a cowboy guy got shot and they give him a belt to bite on, or they give him a stick to bite on.
I get that, but
I mean, if you're on in field of battle, I wouldn't want to sacrifice my belt. I mean, take his belt.
Yeah,
you know, but
got my pants to keep up my drawers.
Exactly. But I don't. Yeah, I couldn't see a doctor be like, somebody go give me a switch.
Give me a switch.
Yeah. Huh.
Hissing now. Wow.
Hissing. Apologies if you can hear that on live stream. If you can hear that on live stream, let us know. We have a little bit of an audio mishap. It's a ghost in the system.
Ghost in the machine.
Yeah, except for this ghost is a mouth breather.
I'm going to take a quick detour, give a big shout out to Help I Need an Adult on Facebook.
Yeah.
Go check this guy out. He plugged us. And, you know, in the podcast world, you have to do everything you can to get yourself out there. You ask for sponsors. Our big one is Aspen Cinemas. We've had several before, SeatGiant.com. We have had Napa Auto Parts. We have had Pearl Valley Shell on Bear River Drive in Evanston, Wyoming. We've had quite a bit of people, so it's nice to have that. But Help I Need an Adult, which is, he runs under foggywaterstudios.com. That's where he can be found. That's where he runs through. And he just gave us a big shout out into the podcast community. So we want to give him a shout out as well. And it is Help I Need an Adult. And he's out there. He's out on Facebook. He's in the YouTube community as well. He's got a pretty fun podcast out there. And we enjoyed listening to his stuff as well. So thank you so much, Help I Need an Adult, and Foggy Water Studios. We appreciate the plug.
Yes.
That's all. Okay, now we got to get back to this other thing.
Christian said he doesn't hear any hissing.
Okay, good.
So the ghost is only in this room.
Only in this room. Maybe it's in here.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, the internet and the stuff is so slow. I don't understand. If you want to go until my loads, we're good.
Yeah. The next one is blood is thicker than water.
You know, this blood is thicker than water. Family, you know?
Yeah.
You choose family over friends, or you know, if someone, you know, I've had this happen a couple times where, you know, blood is thicker than water. And, you know, I had a family member say, you know, they chose their spouse over us
Yeah.
as a family. And I was like, wait a minute. No. You know, blood's thicker than water.
Yeah.
And I think it really refers to family. That's what I would go after.
Yeah. So yeah, family comes first, right? Hi, Sally Judd. Everyone say hi to Sally. That's my mom.
Hello, Sally. Happy Mother's Day in 5 days.
Yeah. So family comes first. In ancient cultures, blood rituals between men symbolized bonds that were far greater than those of family. The saying also has to do with blood brothers because warriors who symbolically shared their blood they shed in battle together were said to have stronger bonds than biological brothers. Huh. I don't have anything funny to say. Cool. Yeah, that's great.
It's blood, Tony. It's blood.
Blood.
Okay. Break the ice.
Break. What is this? Elbow bump? Oh.
Oh, it's Juan. Spicy Juan.
I thought somebody was just spamming us. I was like, what the heck?
So we can't see that. It's kind of funny. It shows up like that. Why is it?
Because no images or anything like that can be added. So it reverts to the text.
Really?
Yeah.
I always see it on theirs.
Well, it must be the type of because we've got smileys and stuff. Maybe it's the type of thing. Maybe he's using some weird device. Juan in the house. Yeah.
Juan is in the house.
Yeah.
I don't know why. No, because when I watch their stream, I see the bumps.
I don't know.
That's weird.
I don't know.
We aren't cool enough yet.
Yeah. StreamYard runs on a Windows 95 box in somebody's basement. Yeah.
I just went to 3G. Really? Wow.
Yeah. Pretty sure I heard my computer make that dial-up sound.
Go ahead.
So break the ice. To like go first. You know, like if or to go first. Like if a bunch of people are waiting to do something and you're going to break the ice, you're going to go first and do the thing. You know,
all right.
To do something.
So the meaning says to commence a project or relationship.
That's what I said. Just not as fancy.
Okay. Port cities that thrived on trade suffering during the winter because frozen waters prevented commercial ships from entering the city. Ships known as icebreakers would keep... Oh, it keeps reloading. This is dumb. Ships known as icebreakers would keep... Ships known as icebreakers would keep supply lines open by breaking the ice and creating a path ships to sail through. People commonly refer to major life decisions as choosing a path. The undertaking of a personal relationship can be seen as going down a certain path with another. This is why breaking the ice is often referred to in the first interaction between people before they begin a relationship.
Huh. Who knew?
I know, right?
Who knew? Who knew?
Yeah.
So the next one, to butter somebody up.
Butter somebody up. Make them feel good?
Yeah. To compliment or to flatter them.
Butter Tony up, okay?
Yeah. I need it. So it's an ancient Indian custom that involved throwing balls of butter at a statue of the gods. This was done to seek favor from the gods, and the hope was that it would ultimately improve one's life situation. So they would literally throw Juan. Juan said, would you like for me to butter your muffins? That's odd. So they would literally throw balls of butter at statues.
Okay.
I mean, I've heard weirder things, but still. Yeah.
I can't go to Taco Bell. I'm on a carb diet. Karen, you are so stupid. Oh, bury the hatchet, Tony.
To bury the hatchet, to forgive. You know, it's like water under the bridge. You're going to forgive.
No, it's bury the hatchet.
Sorry, bury the hatchet. Yeah, I mean, you're let bygones be bygones.
That's right. To make peace.
Yeah.
This one dates back to the early times, North America, when... Oh, my Lord. I need to quit my... This one dates back to the early times North America when the settlers were in conflict with the Native Americans. As part of the peace negotiations, the Native Americans were asked to bury all their hatchets, knives, clubs, and tomahawks, literally making their weapons inaccessible. That actually makes more sense than throwing balls of butter at a statue. I mean, because you're bury the hatchet. Let's just make peace. I like that. That's a good one.
That's way good.
I've had to bury the hatchet a few times.
Yeah.
How about you?
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quite a few times.
And it's one of those things that you sorry, Juan throws up on the live chat, 3G in the house, baby. Brings back memories. It's hard to bury the hatchet sometimes. You have to suck it up and swallow your pride, and there you go. It's just moving on.
Yeah. Yep. Next one. Caught red-handed.
You're stealing. Got caught stealing.
Yeah. Or caught in the act of something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The origins. This expression has its origins in Scotland around the 15th century. In the earliest references, the phrase red hand or red hand referred to people caught with blood on their hands for murder or poaching.
Oh.
There was actually a law at the time that stated to be convicted of poaching, one would have to still have the blood on their hands. The presence of freshly butchered meat was not enough. Huh.
Okay.
So if you poach in the 15th century, just remember to wear gloves.
OJ did.
Ugh, I hit my mic stand. Yeah. That's interesting.
Wait a minute. OJ didn't get caught. Yeah, it's because he wore gloves that didn't fit.
Hey, you know what?
If the glove fits.
If it doesn't.
Or it doesn't. Oh, man.
You're up.
Yeah, I'm glad to have you back.
Yeah, man. It feels it's good.
I can tell you right now, if you guys are doing podcasts and you're doing something like this, and not to say that we haven't had fun doing our separate ways where I would come here and Tony was at home. There's something about being in a studio. There's something about being, if you do a dual act like this, whether it be friends, whether it be family, spouses like Dave and Rachel Hollis, they do it together as a couple. There's just something about being, together. It's just thank you. Thanks to the release, we're still practicing good stuff though.
Yeah.
So
Everything's
should you.
very clean.
So should you.
Everything's very clean.
And when this thing gets lifted, don't be dumb. Okay.
Yeah.
Follow the rules, practice the safe stuff, sanitize, wash your hands, stay 6 feet apart. Don't be the reason that they put the restrictions back on again and make us all go back to height. Just don't do that. Just be smart. That's what they're looking to. Look, America, we can be smart about this. The world, we can be smart about this. Just be smart, okay? I want to go to Ichiban and do the grill.
Me too.
The Ichiban grill.
Can I shout out to Ichiban?
Yes.
Ichiban is amazing. Okay, if you're local to Evanston, if you live here, Ichiban is amazing. They're great. They've done so much for the community, giving away food and helping families and all these different things, and they're just great.
Jerry and Michael have come into this community. They built this big, huge, nice restaurant, Ichiban Japanese steak and sushi house. And 3 weeks into them opening, everybody got shut down, and they have not stopped giving back to this community. And not to mention all the rest of them: Castle Rock, Auto Farm, Castle Rock, Painted Lady, Main Street Deli, Suds Brothers. There was a coronavirus pandemic team that got out there, and BPI Laboratories gave hand sanitizer and soap. I know I'm going to miss somebody, and I so apologize to the people that I might have missed. Anna's on Main Street. She has done some really cool things. Shout out to her. Shout out to Lincoln Highway Tavern. Shout out to Jody's. Just everybody who has helped us out in this small community to keep it going. And a shout out to Evanston residents for continuing to help out all the small businesses and the local businesses, and even, just our businesses in general. Big shout out to Alex Morel and the Walmart team for continuing to add to our pantry for those people that can't get to the store or need stuff there. Smith's has done the same thing. Those are some of the ones that stand out, but not to say that I've missed you and I'm sorry. And I there's just so many people to think, but Ichiban, I'm partial to sushi. I'm partial to that. And so it's huge for me to think about that, that I want to go have hibachi grill.
Yes.
Sake. I want to drink some sake. Okay.
Okay.
Sake.
I do like Juan's idea. I just want to put this out there on the record. Maybe in October we can do a podcast dedicated to cryptozoology.
Love it. Juan, it's on. I'm putting it in the notes.
Yeah.
We will do that. Now you missed, well, I'm going to go off on a tangent too.
Yeah.
Did you watch Midlife's stream?
I watched part of it and then I walked away.
Okay. So now something that they're doing in Disneyland and the Disney parks is they're going to limit and stuff like that. And I don't know, help me, Juan, where did the diapers come in? See the face. It's okay. So they have an event called Dapper Day. Do you know what a Dapper Day is? What that would be?
Is everyone dresses up all fancy like old school style?
Old school style. Okay. Yeah. So they have something called Dapper Day, and then we thought, well, it's going to change from Dapper Day to Diaper Day, and Josh wanted. We talked about this, and I don't know if you're down. Maybe you can be. Whatever you want to do.
What?
We are going to put on adult diapers, and we are going to drink several liquids and just see if we can make that happen to use the diaper and see if you can withstand it.
I mean, you think I'm above peeing in a diaper? I mean, I would do that.
Oh yeah, Josh, I got one.
Yeah, and pee in a diaper. Of course, I would.
And we're gonna live stream that or vlog it or something. I don't know. Whatever we do,
I mean, everything can stay below the desk. Right? I can just be like, yeah, I'm peeing.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I mean, we're gonna stand up and show. We'll have some shorts on. We'll show that we have the adult diaper.
Sure.
PG. We'll make it PG. Yes.
Walking here like gangsta style, sagging my diaper.
Yeah. And we're going to have some libations. Josh, could we make this maybe we could make it a combos and cocktails. I don't know. Or we can just make it a separate one. I don't care. Maybe on a weekend or something when we don't have to get up and participate. Late night tinkles. Late night tinkles with your favorite people.
Yep.
I like it. Juan, we got it.
Our favorite peeps make a peep.
Okay, back to the common expressions.
Yes.
Eat humble pie.
Eat humble pie. Isn't that to make an apology or be the initiator of the apology?
Sure. Suffering humiliation after offering an apology. But yes.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so during the Middle Ages, the lord of a manor would hold a feast after hunting. He would receive the finest cuts of meats and distribute them amongst his family and close friends. Those of a lower standing were served a pie filled with the entrails and innards, known as umbles. Therefore, receiving humble pie was considered humiliating because it informed others in attendance of the guest's lower status. So,
dang.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm Pacific Islander, so I mean, doesn't sound too bad.
Right? Well, we'll go back to the hibachi grill.
Yeah.
The chefs are up there cutting everything, and then they cut the fats off the steaks. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Put that over in the corner, let it cook for a minute, and you can put it on my plate.
Yeah. So you're a faux fan, right? Okay. Do you do the full? Do you do like the special, the tripe and all? Yeah, dude. That's me. Sign me up. In fact, if I was in those times, I'd be like, yo, give me that pie. Like, more for me.
Give me the pie.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay, next one. Give the
cold shoulder. You're just gonna ignore someone?
Yeah. So ignoring or making English. Ignoring or making one feel unwanted. Although giving someone the cold shoulder today is considered rude, it was actually regarded as a polite gesture in medieval England. After a feast, the host would let his guests know it was time to leave by giving them a cold piece of meat from the shoulder of an animal.
Ooh.
Man, I want to do that. I'm going to do that. Kayla, if you're still watching, we need to just stock up on random meat. And then when we're ready for everyone to go home, just walk around and just pass them frozen meat. I just want to and say nothing just to see who leaves.
Here you go.
Like, here you are. Here you are. Here you are. And just look at them. That's going to be a thing now in the Dopin household.
Isn't it amazing how like some of these are like, this is actually a practice that they practice commonly for many years. It wasn't just like, oh, it just happened and then we went away from it. I mean, this was something that sorry, the thing went away again.
It's all right. I get it.
My life.
Juan says the Vikings used to drink room temperature beer.
They still do.
They
Juan.
still do.
Where have you been?
Yeah.
Come on, Juan.
Yeah.
Do you have a diaper on your head now?
Come on. Come on. I had years ago. Have you had beer like on cask?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I had never, like in my early 20s. And somebody was like, hey, they've got this whatever on cask. And I was like, sure, I'll try one. Oh man, I can't do it. I just can't. It wasn't, I mean, it felt like it was just room temperature.
Oh yeah.
Not like anything I had drank. And I tried that and was just like, oh. I gave it to my roommate at the time, was just like, I can't. And I ordered something else.
There you go. Right.
Yeah.
But when you're so used to a cold, crisp, refreshing beer, and when you get the room temperature beer, you're like, ooh, yeah, this is not something I'm used to. Which is kind of it's kind of funny. Budweiser came out with a nitro beer.
Sure.
Budweiser Nitro Gold Reserve Gold, and it's instead of having carbonation in it, it's nitro infused. So you kind of shake the can up and you pour it in, and as you drink it, it tastes like a flat beer.
What?
It is so because it's nitro infused, so it's so smooth. It doesn't have that the nitro particles cling to the liquid closer, more compact as to the carbonation in a beer and the nitro in that kind of beer gas. They're more spread apart, so that's why you feel that crisp, clean thing. And then the nitro is together closer, so it's a smooth. So when you drink it, you're like, oh, this beer's flat, and it just goes down so smooth. But no, that's a nitro beer. Yeah. It's kind of like a Guinness where they're smooth like that. But it's just, wow, it's really, really, really crazy.
Yeah.
Christian, have a great night. Thanks for listening to our show and watching, and put those little hellions to bed.
Tell them I said good night. I just bought my niece a drum set and I sent it to their house.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she video chatted me and she was playing and I was like, oh, this is great. So those of you listening or watching, that's my brother-in-law and his little daughter.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I wish I could play the drums. I am so Nope. There you go. That was it. That's what I got. Tony plays the drums all the time.
I play the drums all the time.
She loves it. That's awesome.
That's good.
Hey, you did good then.
I did. Yeah. I think it's your read.
Go cold turkey.
Go cold turkey?
Mm-hmm.
Is that's not the same as like cold feet, is it? Wait, go cold turkey?
Mm-hmm. Go. So you're going to go cold turkey.
Be afraid of something?
Nope.
Not do something because you're scared?
Nope. That means to what? Well, Juan, what does cold turkey mean? If you're going to go cold turkey, what does it mean, Juan? Give it to us. He can play the drums on Rock Band. So can I. That's the only place I can play it. That's my favorite part.
I can't play. drums on Rock Band.
Oh,
Because I've been playing drums for over 25 years, and so when I play how the song is actually played. But they don't have all the little ghost notes and all the little extras and stuff like that in Rock Band. So I suck on drums in Rock Band until the solo part comes up.
Interesting. Even on like Expert Ultimate Hard?
Yes. They don't play all the little buzzes and stuff that you would typically play. And so I'm just like, nope, I play guitar.
Okay. I was good at the drum. Actually, my friend Brandon, we had a whole band. I would sing and play the guitar. My other friend, he would play the other guitar, and Brandon would play the drums. And we'd sit in this. I would stand over here. Brandon would sit in the front, and Jeremy would sit over there. And woo, it was fun.
Yeah.
Gold. Juan's not going to say it. I gave him enough time.
Yeah.
I know he's quicker than that. There it is. Cold turkey is to quit an addiction overnight. Is what Siri told me. To quit something abruptly. So
I've used that phrase a million times.
The skin of a plucked turkey or chicken, for that matter, is usually cold and covered in goosebumps. During withdrawal, the skin of an addict would become covered with goosebumps. Withdrawal is also known to make addicts feel hot and cold and shiver uncontrollably. It is said that it looks like a plucked turkey.
Huh.
I've never had that problem. Never seen that problem.
Moving on.
Your turn. Your read.
All right. Go the whole 9 yards.
Get a girl pregnant.
No.
Oh, dang it.
Actually,
get married.
So the meaning is to complete a task or to complete something, but then they also have a little sub meaning that says or go all the way. So define as you wish. World War II fighter pilots received a 9-yard chain of ammunition. Therefore, when a pilot spent all of his ammunition, he had gone the whole 9 yards.
Oh, okay.
I never knew that.
I never knew that either.
See, today you guys are going to walk away saying, I learned something.
Yeah, absolutely. We're good teachers.
Yeah.
Teaching you something.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, what did I just kick?
The garbage can.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, sorry. All the stuff from the other guys. All their bottles of stuff.
Crap. Jaywalker.
Somebody who crosses illegally.
Correct.
On a street.
Yep. One who crosses the street illegally. Now, this is hard to think about jaywalking because how do you cross the street illegally now? Because it's like everybody gets what they want. And so if I want to cross the street where I want, I can, and I wasn't supposed to, I could just throw a fit right now. I'm just kidding. I'm going off to a whole new tangent. Jaybirds that traveled outside the forest into urban areas often became confused and unaware of potential dangers in the city, like traffic. Amused by their erratic behavior, people began using the term jaywalker to describe someone who crossed the street irresponsibly. That sounds a little bit better.
Yeah. Yeah.
But where do you get, if you don't use the crosswalk, you cross in the middle of the street. I never knew, how do you determine whether or not you're crossing illegally or irresponsibly?
Well, in the big city, they have all the crosswalks marked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'd never been hit by a car, but I've come real close.
Juan, midlife. You guys live in the big city down in Cali. Do they enforce jaywalking down there? Because in Wyoming, you probably walk with a jaybird and a cow, and they're like, "Oh, hey, it's Michael."
Yeah,
he must be going to the bank.
Yeah, exactly. Is it Tuesday already?
I guess a squirrel is a jaywalker. Why didn't they just call it a squirrel walker? I love that because that's my nickname is Squirrel. Last name Searle, Squirrel. Kind of funny. Sorry. I know.
All right.
Your turn.
Kick the bucket.
Die.
That does mean to die.
Okay.
When a cow was killed at a slaughterhouse, a bucket was placed under it while it was being slaughtered. Sometimes the animal's legs would kick during this process. It would literally kick the bucket as it's being killed.
Okay.
Why?
Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough. That's weird.
Yeah. I feel like that one was like a stretch. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Not really a stretch. I don't know.
It was a letdown for sure.
Yeah.
Wasn't as cool as the other ones.
Yeah.
Let your hair down. It's already down.
It's already down. I can't make my face go any lower.
Dark but yummy.
Dark but yummy. Yeah.
What is dark but yummy?
I don't.
I'm lost. What do you mean, Josh, Becky? What do you mean by dark but yummy? I'm confused.
I don't know what they were referring to. Maybe it was the cow being slaughtered thing. I don't know.
Or maybe they're talking about Juan's comment up there. Never loved stout beers, but I always say yes to a black velvet, which is Guinness and pear cider. Maybe they're talking about beer.
Maybe. My drink was a black and tan.
Black and tan?
Mm-hmm. That was my thing.
I like out in California, they have a place called Anderson Valley, and they do a wild turkey bourbon barrel stout. Oh, yes, the cow. Dark but yummy.
Okay.
I got it. Okay. Fair enough. So let your hair down?
Let your hair down to chill?
Yeah, relax. The origin.
I don't know.
Dutch.
Okay, moving on.
Paris and nobles risk condemnation from their peers if they appeared in public without their hair down in an elaborate fashion. Some of the more eccentric styles required hours standing in place while their servants worked on their hair. It was a relaxing ritual for these ladies to come home at the end of the day and let their hair down.
Huh. Well. Okay.
Is that like kind of like same thing as like when, the wife comes and says, I'm home, and they take their bra off?
Yeah, I think so.
Let your hair down, take your bra off, and relax.
Yeah.
I don't have that problem. Although I did like the message I got today.
Oh my gosh. That was funny.
Spit it all out. I did. I was just mid-drink.
Yeah. Yeah. I won't tell you all what was exchanged, but it was just funny. We have a group chat between us and our wives, and my wife was talking to some of her friends, and she went to post something in that chat, but then she posted it in our group chat, and me and Michael both like, wait, what?
Now with my phone, I'll be talking to somebody, and a text message. Well, that was weird.
That was really weird.
Whoa. Do we have everybody?
If you can see our live stream, please put it in the chat. We just had like a blip.
1, if you can see it. 2, if you can't.
3, if you understand the joke. Okay, so I'll just move on.
Okay.
And pretend people are there. I think we're still up. Hold on.
Juan, yes.
Yes, perfect. Wait,
Jared.
did he say yes?
No, he just said Girardelli 72% Cacchio Extreme Dark. 1, Sally can see it.
We're still live. Okay, thanks,
3
Mom.
words. Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Oh, I'm going to.
All right. So here's the next one. What are we at time-wise? You want to do 1 or 2 more each?
You could probably do 2 more each.
Okay. More than you can shake a stick at.
I don't know. I don't even know. More than you can shake a stick at. More than you can shake a stick at. Same of bit off more than you can chew? I don't know.
No, it's having more than you need.
Oh, okay.
So the origins here, farmers controlled their sheep by shaking their staves to indicate where the animal should go. Sorry, I'm 12. When farmers had more sheep than they can control, it was said they had more than you can shake a stick at.
What's going through your mind?
Man, I don't know, man. It just sounded funny. Gosh. All right.
But then you see this little kid on the thing.
I know, and they have a little picture of this kid just like sitting in this field. Okay.
You're no spring chicken.
No spring chicken. You're not You're not young no mo.
Not no mo.
Not no mo.
Yep, past prime or old. Origin, old. No spring chicken.
Yeah.
Chicken farmers generally sold chickens in the spring, so the chickens born in the springtime yielded better earnings than the chickens that survived the winter. Sometimes farmers tried to sell older birds for the price of new spring chicken. Buyers would claim the older birds are no spring chicken, and the term came to represent anyone past their prime.
Wow.
Okay. That was good.
That was good.
That one.
That was good. Rub the wrong way.
Somebody did something wrong to you.
Yeah. So or to be annoyed by the thing.
Okay.
So the origins here in the 18th century, servants were required to wet rub and dry rub the oak floors of their employer's home each week. Doing it against the grain caused streaks to form, ruining the look of the wood. This undoubtedly would irritate the homeowner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would it irritate me?
Yeah. What did Juan say? Rub the wrong way. That's me using my fifth sense, my ES. Wait, what?
My ESPN. That's good.
I don't understand it.
Don't be shaking your stick everywhere, Sherry.
Yeah.
I like this. So I skipped down a few.
Sure.
Went to number 13. Waking up on the wrong side of the bed.
You wake up and you're grumpy.
Yeah, waking up in a bad mood. Origins come in the Middle Ages. He left side of the body, or anything having to do with left, was often associated and considered sinister. To ward off evil, innkeepers made sure the left side of the bed was pushed against the wall, so guests had no other option but to get up on the right side of the bed.
Huh.
I'm pushing my bed.
So it's just a superstition thing. Well, who knew? You want to do one more each?
One more each.
We got a couple minutes. Break a leg.
Good luck.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
I want to know the origin for this. Yeah.
Yeah. So the origins. Superstitions run rampant in the theater, and one such superstition is that wishing someone good luck is actually going to have the opposite effect. Instead, one would be wished ill will, such as breaking a leg on stage, since the opposite was supposed to occur. So you say break a leg, and their legs don't break.
Okay, fair enough.
Well done. Well played. Yeah, there was a lot of really weird superstition back in the day.
There was.
Like
big time.
A lot.
Sally says, why do they say finer than a frog's hair? Because frogs don't have hair. I get that. I do like that.
Oh, I was just about to Google it to try to come up with something. And I was like, oh, wait a second.
So this one's fun because I'm in the beer business and I do know this one if it was brought up to me. Mind your P's and Q's.
Mind your business?
Yeah, mind your business or mind your manners.
Okay.
And basically what this goes out to is the P is a pint and the Q is a quart. Okay. So in the 17th century, pubs served beers in pints and quarts. If a patron was getting drunk, the bartender might warn them to mind their P's and Q's, pints and quarts. Now the term simply means to mind your manners, drunk or not.
Huh. I want to see number one before just in case it's like over the top.
Hey, and if you guys want to wear our beards, Tony put up the link at spreadshirt.com and /timeout with Michael and Tony. You can click on that link and go buy a hat. You can't buy any hats. Hats are sold out.
Yeah, dude, hats went quick.
Bags are sold out. You can get a cooking apron or a shirt, a beanie, baby stuff, tank top. It's getting nice. Tank tops. Get a tank top with a beard.
Yeah.
And it's not a weird beard, okay? It's a cool beard.
You can't really see mine. Hold on. I got to profile up against a lighter background.
Yeah. See if I can get it right. Those beards.
Yeah, these beards.
It's so weird.
I know. So let me do number one before we go, because I never knew this. The phrase "cat got your tongue."
Cat got your tongue. You're a loss for words.
Yeah. So unable to come up with the words. So this refers to a common military punishment, flogging from a whip, which contained many strands rather than one single strand. The type of whip is known as a cat of nine tails and is said to have caused so much pain that the victims were left speechless. Shout out to the movie Passion of the Christ, because that's what they beat him with.
Boom, boom,
yeah,
boom.
boom, boom. That's I never knew. I never knew that was related. Crazy. Man, you guys are all sorts of educated tonight.
They got educated. Boom.
Yeah.
Midlife. Becky, I know this is a big ask. Could you make some COVID masks with the beards?
That'd be amazing.
I'll send you some press.
I'll send you a social distancing high five.
Elbow bump.
Elbow bump. Whatever.
Juan loves the elbow bumps. Yeah. Good idea, Sally. I like that. That's pretty cool. We could do that. Thanks everybody for listening who listens to our show on the podcast. Thanks everybody for joining us tonight. We appreciate it. Hope you got some knowledge tonight. Hope you got some knowledge today. Hope you get some knowledge tomorrow. If you listen to it today, tomorrow, whenever you do, we appreciate it. Thanks to Aspen Cinemas for sponsoring us. Go check out their website at aspencinemas.com. You can do the drive-up movie. You can get some concessions. You can take them home. Thank you. Click like on our page, Time Out with Michael and Tony. Click like and subscribe on our YouTube page, Time Out with Michael and Tony. Click the notification bell. And then if you are watching this video on YouTube, hit the little thumbs up button, the blue one. It helps us. We like it. It gets us stuff. I still don't know YouTube. I got to talk to Josh, somebody. Wear the beards. Get your stuff. And have a great time. Great night. We need an end thing. We got to come up with an end thing, Tony.
We need an end thing.